The singer says, "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs. Coming straight home to me, many people think that Taylor Swift wrote the famous song from the Midnights for Joe Alwyn, the man she used to date." It does say good things about the famous NFL player in the era shows though. Besides that, Travis seems to be living the best life possible. Thank you to the person who plays for the Chiefs for giving us access to all the inside information about how the Coops spend their time together. It is important to know that after watching this movie, you will definitely think that Travis Kelce is the cutest boyfriend ever. Harry Styles, I'm sorry, but there's a new guy in town who is the best boyfriend ever. Travis Kelce may not have become famous because of Taylor Swift, but he is learning more about life with the woman he loves. In fact, Kelce is without a doubt a very famous player who has won the Super Bowl not once but twice. At that very moment though, his life changed completely when he started dating the world's most famous singer. Travis's popularity groups were pretty well known but not very well known, even though it didn't matter to the public if his girlfriend was at his games or not. There are a lot more people watching the NFL after Taylor Swift shows up at one of the Chiefs games though. It was the T effect that spread to football stadiums, where her short visit made 4.3 million more people watch the National Football League. There was a good effort with the Super Dude Bro game to appeal to the Swiftie crowd. It shouldn't be a surprise that more than 2 million more people watched the Chiefs game than the last one. Are you certain? And trust us when we say that Travis Kelce knows how the Taylor Swift makes people feel. To be exact, he has been living it ever since an unknown God-sent matchmaker decided that the two should start dating. Yes, Swift did not agree to become Trav's girlfriend just because she wore a friendship band with his phone number on it. He made a joke about not being able to meet her on the podcast that his brother runs, saying something like, "Come on, bro." Someone who had been a big Eagles fan for a long time never met any Chiefs players, even after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. In other words, Taylor said that both Travis's boldness and his go-for-it Tiger move were meta. This isn't the only reason, though, why the two ended up having a secret meeting in New York City, which led to Taylor Swift's amazing romance. It turns out that Cupid had something to do with it. There's no question that someone played the mastermind. As for your question, the answer is no, it wasn't Taylor herself. She holds her Mega Eras Tour show at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. This is the start of the love story. In other words, let's say there was always a string between the pop star and the tight end that no one could see. Here is some background on this NFL trick for people who don't know about it. This is where the Kansas City Chiefs play their home games. Kelce plays for that team. For the answer to your question, Blondie was playing at the stadium where Travis practices almost every day. Still, that's not true. Taylor held the show in a room that was actually the change room for the team. It's likely that Swift saw lockers' bows before they were cool, and the football player hadn't talked about his friendship bracelet on the show either. At the very least, Travis was in the stadium when Taylor was playing, and he would be the most likely person to have been able to get into her dressing room. The truth is that he could have come in from the outside who could have stopped him. On the other hand, that did not happen before she performed. Taylor doesn't meet or talk to anyone so that her voice can rest. Even so, things work out in the end, and the NFL player is now living with the woman of his dreams. There is more to this story than just a moment with an unseen string, though. Somebody in the singer's family was really looking forward to the day she met Travis. The Swifts are without a doubt die-hard Eagles fans. Some say that Taylor's cousins took a lot of selfies in front of Travis' locker at the Arrowhead, on the other hand. In addition, Travis told the whole story to the Wall Street Journal while they were interviewing him. He said, "She'll probably hate me for saying this, but when she came to Arrowhead, they gave her the big locker room as a dressing room, and her little cousins were taking pictures in front of my locker. No matter who it was, we hope their skin stays healthy and they always get the best seats at the movies, because Travis is the king of Taylor's heart as defined. Even though he didn't say who the secret great matchmaker was, we hope they get to sit in the best seats in the theater." For several years, Taylor has kept the fact that she is dating Joe Alwyn a very close secret. She is finally telling us all the juicy information about her love life. We can report that the person who plays for the Chiefs is well on his way to becoming Taylor Swift's best boyfriend. I think it's great that Kelce is willing to be completely open and honest about his relationship with the Grammy winner while still keeping some parts of their lives private. He doesn't hide the fact that he is dating the most famous musician in the world. In his own words, Taylor has an aura around her that he has never felt before. Ever. Those were strong words from the 34-year-old NFL star. Now that they're living together, we're seeing a different side of Travis Kelce than we did at the rough football stadium. Ever. The NFL star said some big things. It looks like Taylor is walking down corniest street again. It was in New York City that they had their first dinner together, and they were hooked right away. Travis told her completely that he is getting used to the attention that his girlfriend gets from the media while they were talking about their lives together. There are paparazzi and Swifties everywhere trying to get a glimpse of their favorite star. This includes both their homes and their best places to eat. For sure, the two-time Super Bowl winner isn't used to this much attention from the public. But he shouldn't be scared of Swift's huge popularity, he should just accept that it is happening. Besides that, he is strongly against the idea of messing with his delicate relationship with Taylor. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, the NFL star also talked about how his friends felt when he started dating the Karma star. He talked about how his friends felt about the guy. He said that his family and friends had told him to be careful around Taylor's huge fan base and that he needed to put in a lot of work to make sure he didn't make any mistakes. In any case, Travis has taken that advice to heart. He won't try to hide from the cameras that will follow him and his supermodel girlfriend around. Lots of people will be talking about the fact that he is going to one of her shows. She could draw attention away from the tight end of a highly regarded National Football League team when she shows up to one of his games. Also, Travis doesn't seem too upset by it. Don't you remember that we just said he's the best TS boyfriend ever? Still, what's more important is that Blondie taught him how to live a calm life while being famous. According to Travis, Taylor is an example because of how well she handles her public image. And Mr. Guy on the Chiefs, you need to get in line to be thought about. We all remember Taylor's dark Slither timeline from when she was locked up in her house for a year. She came back stronger than a 90s trend, but she had to hide because of the Kool-Aid Who Kimmy incident. People on the internet spoke out against her. In an interview for the Times Person of the Year, Taylor admitted that hiding her relationship wasn't the best idea and that she would much rather watch her arm candy play football than pay attention to Joe Alwyn. On the other hand, this timeline only shows the songs she has written with a certain William Bowery. Travis Kelce is very honest about how he deals with the crazy amount of attention that seems to follow Taylor Swift everywhere she goes. He says that his girlfriend enjoys being watched by many people by enjoying every moment of her life. Even though she's very busy, she still finds time to hang out with her friends, of course. She did bring her whole team to see her bow play, though. Because of this, she is strongly believing the saying that people who hate will hate, and she has been able to shake everything off. For example, Travis Kelce can't say what he doesn't like about how much attention she gets and how she is always being watched closely, using his own words. It seems like paparazzi are waiting outside her house in front of every place she goes to, and after every flight she lands. She just goes about her life and enjoys it. I better not be the one acting all strange, is what she says when she acts this way. Furthermore, we can say that Travis has been performing exceptionally well. He even went all the way to Buenos Aires, Argentina, to see Taylor's show during his short break from the NFL season. Even though he could only stay with her for 2 nights, he still tried to make time for her. Besides that, we saw a sweet moment of public love. It's not a surprise that Blondie can't stop talking about how much she loves her boyfriend. Don't you think that Trav would make the best boyfriend for Taylor Swift? Write what you think in the space below for comments. Watch this video to find out why our girl Taylor chose to go out with the guy from the Chiefs.